Hi, so far we learned all the basic settings and we also know how to assign the tax procedure, and we already having the tax procedure for the country code, our country code, which is a D. And if you see, yeah, so we don't need to assign any tax code. So let's see now whether there is any zero tax codes for the our company code. So to check that, you can see on the postings. So it's taking some time. Let me just yeah, so you can see here, assign tax codes for non-taxable transactions. So you can see here. So let's see our company code TR03. So we don't have any tax code. So let's see whether we have a zero tax code here or not. So we are going to assign it here. So we do have this input tax, which is a zero tax code. So let's see which tax code we will assign here. And we have A0 and V0, which is a standard usually we use, and so that's the one I'm going to use as well. And 03, which is a A0, and this is a A0. Sorry, A0. So click save. So we assign the zero tax codes for the our company code. So now these are the basic settings and what is needed for the FI. So we already done. So now let us see and how to copy the GL accounts from one company code to another company code. So I am not going to create any GLs manually, so I would like to copy from the existing company code. So this is a normal transaction which you need to go to the easy access, and you don't need to do using our SPRO. So to do that, you can go to the GL accounting and master data, master records, GL accounts, and also there is a compare company code. So there is a send and there is a receive. So I just click on a send. So I have created a variant. So FS15 variant. So you can see I am going to copy from all the GL account from 0001 to TR03. So I would like to transfer all the information. So if there is a let's say the selection to be transferred, transfer master data, transfer block indicator, transfer deletion flag. So let us say if this company code having any GL account was a blocking indicator or deletion flag, that information also will be transferred. So that's the reason I selected all this. There is an option here, transfer selected data and transfer data directly. So now if you choose the transfer data directly, if you check this, it won't create any SM35. It will directly create in this company code. So what I wanted to do is I would like to create a SM35 batch. So I enter this is a standard batch, program name usually shown here. So if you want to know the program, you can go to here status, and you can see this is where the program usually defaultly provided by the SAP here. So whenever you go, if you enter all this information, the program will be shown, and when after you execute, the system will show that information. Since I click the system and status, and it's looking for the program, and you can see this is the program for this T code. So this is where you can check using system status, and then you can see all the information. So this having all the technical information, you want to know the database and all this, also it will be shown here. So now I just click on execute. So you will get some errors, and if there is any what you call GL accounts cannot be created, or so those cases, yes, the system will show some errors. So here, so no, okay, so it is already created our batch input session, which is a SM35. We can go now. You can see slash o SM35. System will create a new screen whenever you type slash n and followed by the transaction code. So now the session name was created, so there is no terminations happen, and yeah, it's here. It's session name, no termination have, and I go back. So all these accounts is actually the one which is we are copying now. So now let me see again, SM35. Did I select update directly? I think so. 1 minute. Log indicator and all, and go back. Check the file. So this is only checking the file. I don't want to I check the file, the system will check is any terminations happen. Sorry about that. Actually I did this checkbox. What this checkbox will do is it won't create any you see the records here. It will check if there is any issue, or and what are all the selected accounts and everything it will show. So in our case we only check this. So if you want to create just TR03 and click execute. So now the system is trying to generate SM35, and you can see now session name is this, open, checked, and one session is created. So when you go and again maybe press enter, the session will appear. Yeah. So total how many accounts? You can see these are the accounts is available. So now I'm going to execute process and a background. I don't want to execute in the foreground, so click on execute background. So now our session is processing. So if you want to check the records, you can double click and see the total records. So this is how the program is compiling analyze data. So this is how you can create a GL master data from one company code to another company code. So system is searching for the log now, and yes, you can see here if there is any errors. So now, yeah, so it says some errors. Let's see what are the errors. Formatting 20 required fields. So there is some errors is actually happening since account not created in the chart of accounts int1. So it's only creating some accounts only. So if you want to see how many it is created, this is total. Incorrect is these many, and removed is this, and let's see the processed is how many. Current content removed created. So you can see this is incorrect. Is this much? To process is this, and processed it's still not showing, but let's see a minute. Yeah, so nothing is creating, and we need to check. The reason behind this should be we don't have a group chart of accounts. Required entries, but here it shows the account is created. Transaction processed successfully. Let's see. Let's everything is processed. Account. Okay, let's all create. So we just need to know how many still process. 0 process. It's something weird. Total screens, and it will show here. NSN35. Let's fix this error, and I will show you on how to fix this as well, if it is showing any errors here. You can see, but I am not so sure, and why the system shows here processed is 0. It's something weird. Actually the processed should show how many success records, but what I can see here is this is many are processed and these many are errors. So I don't want to check all those errors, and if you really want to process the errors, you can click and process and display errors only and process. Then the system will show, because the short text is mandatory and all these are mandatory. Then the system is showing here the error. And okay, so now exit. Let me exit from this. And to exit this, when you are in any errors, you can click on /bend, /bend, so it will go back. So now what happened, you are actually on the 3. So if you want to see all errors, you just need to go session, and you need to release the session. Then the system will show maybe all the errors, or you can maybe processed. Sometimes if it is locked also you can release. So let's see now how many GLs are created, and I'm going to SE16 and SKB1 and our company code, which is TR03. So let's see whether how many accounts are created. Yes, you can see here. So the total accounts are created is 506 accounts. So these are the accounts are created by the system. So now we are ready with the basic settings and master data, all this information which is available in the different company code. I'm just copied. So now what I'm going to do is the next step for this is we want to post a document. So how you can post a document in FI? So we have only done the basic settings. We have a master data of GLs, and we have created all tolerance for employees, tolerance for GL, and all these setup. And to create a document, so let's say you want to create a normal expense postings. So how you can do that expense postings? So for that, actually you still need to do some settings, and those settings will be under GL accounting, business transactions, and here where you need to post let's say, sorry, I wrongly clicked this. Actually it should be under financial accounting, global settings, and then you can see there is document, and we have done posting periods, variant, and assigned the posting period variants and all this. Now I'm just going here and document number ranges. So what if you're having a new company code, you can work with your business team to identify what document number they want to allocate for the each postings, whether it's a vendor invoice, customer invoice, or a normal JV and all this. But in case of our trial system setup, what I'm going to do is I am going to copy all the document number ranges which is available for a 00 1 2 our TR03. So I don't want to do any creation, and I just want to copy all those. So let's see now what happens here is when you look into these documents, you can see which is the latest year. So 9999. So now I want to copy this from 9999 to my physical year, which is 2020, for TR03 999 and 2020, and click on execute. So these are the ones actually they are copied by the system. And also I would like to copy to my next year, which is 21, as the same number range. So the system is copied the same number range. So if you see how to check those document numbers using a normal T code, which is /n bn1, so you can go here, overview. Now I want to give my own object, which is a TR03. So here you can see. So now you can see 2020, 2021, and the other years here. So now when you see this, you maybe noticed what is this 9999. See, actually the 999 is the system automatically, if you don't maintain, don't want to have a different number ranges for the year, and you want to follow sequence number across the different physical years, then you can maintain 9999. Then the system will automatically take the continuous numbering across the physical years, so it will not restart from the every year. So in this case it depends on the requirement for the companies and also in the pre-systems. So now we have done all the GL settings. So now I would like to post a normal journal transaction. Sorry, I just so GL transaction, document entry FB50. So hope we don't get any errors, and let's see. So we are posting our first transaction in the system. So 0101 20 0101 2020. So now our company code is how to change the company code. Click on the company code TR03, and the company code is changed. So now fiscal year 0 0. Now let's see the expense. So what I do, expense, I would like to put, let's say, some corporate income tax. So since we started a company, let's say we have a legal social expenses, so it makes sense because we incorporated we may incurred when you're doing first 1000, and here bank. So let's see, Dutch bank maybe. Oh, I think, let me find the bank normally without giving anything. I would like to give here bank clearing. So let me see, do we have any bank account? Where is the bank? Okay, let me find it instead of checking. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any bank account, or maybe yes, we'll create later. So for the time being, I just what account is provision. Let's see. Let me find another thing here. 1 minute. Sorry about that. Bank charges doesn't make sense actually. So for this, okay, let us do this way. Maybe why don't we just create a bank account, and I don't see any bank account here. Since I don't see any bank account, since I would like to create one bank account. So go to create a bank account, you need to go to F00, and I would like to create maybe starting with any number 500100. Maybe since it's a balance sheet, maybe why don't I put 13010. Create. So here I would like to create liquidity fund accounts. Liquidity fund here. Anything else? Yeah, this is cash and cash equivalent. So I would say Citibank. This is a main account. Okay. Main account. So go back here. Hero. So usually we should not select the only balance in local currency, and if you are having a local currency here, so this should not be open item management, and the short key I usually give should be anything. We say a value date should be the start key, so I just put 27. Okay, so here since it's a bank account, so obligatory value date relevant for cash flow and house bank and all, we will be coming into the next session. So press OK and click on save. Okay, it says group account number is a mandatory here, since this chart of accounts is a group is mandatory. So since it's a consolidated account, so we need to go for a chart of account which is a consolidation. So the bank is, let's say, is there anything for the bank? Let me find bank. Let me see the banks. Cash on hand, cash, liquidity accounts, or financial. So I don't have. Okay, let's see. I don't want to make it much complicated. I don't see any banks here, so since it's a cash and cash equivalents, so let's say it should be the cash account. Click on save now. Hope no error. The account will be created. So the account is created. So another one is I would like to create another account 130010 and TR03. So this account is not a main account. This is a clearing. TLG. Incoming. Clearing account. So here this is a incoming clearing account. I just say clearing account, so click save. So there's another one. Oh sorry, here for the clearing account should be open item checkbox must be there. No, just keep note of this and click save. Oh, this is not a balance sheet account. Oh, okay, actually I didn't choose. I think let me change my 0 also. Sorry about that. I think it should be a balance sheet account. It should not be the P&L. I never okay, so now another account is 2. So with the template again I have 1. So this is outgoing, so let's say outgoing click save. So now we created 3 accounts. So one is a clearing account, and so now what I'm going to use, this is outgoing 130 112. So now it's another error which came, so we need to check our posting period variant by6. When we go, you can check all the settings for the TR03. So here we have a posting period variant TR03. So whether we open the posting period, so you need to check OB52, let's say TR03. We don't have one, right? So in this case, I don't want it to, I just want to copy anything which is actually we use till 2021 is this is the one. So I would like to copy which is already here, yeah, then change it to my company, which is TR03, 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 TR03. So we are not open any posting periods, but we have created a posting period variant. So in this here, yeah, we need to save. So when you save it, the system shows an error here for you, but in the case of yeah, so now we have opened the posting period for the posting. So now when you click on save, sometimes the system will ask the transport request, and this will not happen in the production system, and this will only happen in the test system or development. It depends on that. You need to contact the basis team sometimes and saying, okay, we don't need transport for the test, then they should need to exclude this from the transport request generation. Yeah, so now we have created our clearing account for outgoing payment. So now I click enter. The posting period is adjusting. I click enter again. So it says yeah, because we are already let me see whether we have created the account, what is created, and let me just quickly go back. So actually we created this account, not the account which is this one. Okay, sorry about that. And yeah, so we have to go here, click account, press enter. So just put the credit entry, and the value date may be after 2 days, 02/01/2020. Then now you can see here, these are the total debits and the total credits, and I just put a star, enter. So now click simulate. So before saving, I would like to show you some information whether, let's see, a cost center mandatory for the profit and loss account or not. So here, yeah, it's not mandatory. So let's see, I will try to save it. Why I check is because we have not done any controlling setup. So it's just only a pure FI posting, and it's saying no item category assigned to the account. So is it energy? 1 minute. Okay, so currently it is showing another item category it is not assigned because in the new GL account and the system is actually activated. So let us see how we can overcome this kind of situation when you are using some IDA system, if you have. Okay, so let's go to the classic document types. So here, so when you go to the classic document types, you can see document type SA. So here the document type SA is here. So here we are having, this is a item category, transaction variant, and all these available here. So what I'm going to do is, because my company code don't have any new GL setup, or we don't need any document splitting and all this. So for this case, I do need a new document type. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I need to create a new document type. For this, maybe I don't want to go into the financial accounting new. I will do this using my, you can do either way, both should be the same, but since I am trying you on using a normal setup, so let's say document type, different document type, and now I copy SA. So copy SA as a S1. My reversal also I will copy later and I will change. That makes sense. So now click OK. It's copied. Then again AB I copy as a A1. AB I copy. I put A1, and here A1 also. So maybe I'm just, so let's go now, save. So I'm using the same document, number range and everything, so I'm not going to have a separate number ranges. So yeah, transport request as usual it generated, so I'm using the same transport. So let me go whether our document type A1 as a created or not. So let's see, A1 S1 created, A1 not created. AB copy, I will copy again, put as a A1. So A1 also copied because due to some error it is not created. So after creating this, I'm going to change A1 as a A1 here. Okay, save it, go back, and S1 also use a A1. So now since I copied this, so let me see whether this document type having an option for me in the new GL accounting, whether it is activated with the document splitting or not. So for this I need to go to the document type, classify document type. A1 is blank, so we have to ensure this is blank, and S1 also a blank. So now I am going to use my document type. So I will go back, I will try to execute again. So here is the one I just put S1. Sorry, it's not A1, it's actually the S1. So now I put 0 in the 0, and this is a debit, this is a credit 1000, and this is star, and here value date. Yeah, you can put some assignment or if it is needed. I don't want, so now simulate. So document is simulated. Now click on save. No, I don't get. Okay, so what happens here? We already check this document type we are using doesn't have. So let me choose. So here the online document splitting active system. Here each document is assigned to variant. see this. Let me go again. So the another reason is activate document splitting, since we copied. Yeah, so 001 inactive. Let's see TR03. TR03 is not active. Is active. So what I do is yeah, so we didn't check this setup. So yeah, deactivate per company code. I don't want any document splitting, so I put as a inactive and click on save. Click OK. So now let's say we can create press enter. So simulate, click on save. Okay, I will re-execute again. I'm using the same B50. And 4004 debit and the credit 1000 star value date. Simulate, save it. Let's see how the system is posting the entry. Yeah, we are able to post the document. Congratulations. Yeah, we can see now. Yeah. Let's display the document which is posted. Finally, yes, we're able to post a document. Yeah, you can go to the display, GL view. This is a GL view. So we do have only we don't have any ledger groups, so this is only the our ledger is the entry view. You can see the entry view now. So this is how the system is posted, and in the new AHP7 IDS 7, yeah, you can see there's a posting is already generated. Okay, so this is a simple setup for a GL, and yeah, thank you for watching my videos, and